Welcome everyone. This is Bob Maurer. It is Wednesday, the 16th of July, around about 11 o'clock a.m. my time. Want to do a review of the current seasonal futures spread strategies. It's been a few weeks since anything new has been published. I just didn't see anything that looked confident publishing. So we'll take a look at the strategies that ended a couple weeks ago, see how those turned out, and then I've got one new one to introduce this. Hop into the portal here. Yeah, PDF version. Go. So number 359, bull spread live cattle flat, got stopped out of that one. That one lost anywhere from 400 bucks if you're the more conservative entry level. It's about 1140 if you heading on, averaging in. The wheat futures, number 362 in the middle here. That one's flat, timed out. We'll see how that one finished up. And then the new one I'm introducing here is 364. It is the October versus the Feb gold futures. And we'll take a look at the on that. See the charts. Let's look at trades that exited here. They're not as complete as you would normally see with all the data and such. I had an issue with the software. So I put in the start date and the end date of the seasonal window, and you'll get the gist. We were looking to buy a dip. The market was on a really nice, strong rally. We were looking to buy a dip into this area right about here, and it did do that, but then it's continued to slide. Live cattle market is really good rally from the April to the early June timeframe uptrend, right? We caught the break. So the seasonal tendency suggested, and it's always in the driver's seat, the market should move higher, and we're just looking to buy a little bit of a pullback, and then hopefully it would the upside. It just didn't work out. So that's why we put in our stops. That's why we manage the risk. Sometimes things that aren't supposed to happen happen, and that's exactly what occurred. So this one ended up being a loss. Off the book as a loser. Cattle. Then we've got the wheat spread here. So similar story with the chart. Sorry about that, but basically the start and the end dates, you could see them. Market buoyant for the first half of the seasonal window. Then it broke pretty hard, but allowed at least entry levels 1 and 2 to get in, and the market rallied right there on the close. Obviously, it got out a bit early, but it's always trader's prerogative as to whether or not you want to stick around. But just sticking to the letter of the strategy that I recommended, ended up with a modest gain. I think the only levels that got in, if I recollect, was just entry levels 1 and 2, on entry level 3. So it would have been the more aggressive average in traders that were. Cattle was a loser. The wheat was a modest winner. Now we have the juice, which is gold. This can be strategy number 364, bull spread in gold. Long October, short Feb, margin bucks. And then we've got the risk to reward profile here in terms of approximate. And what are we looking to do? We're looking to get long. The market's been on a pretty good move to the downside, so we're going to call this counter trend. And two levels that we're looking to get in at would be where it was benchmarked on day 0. Goes to August 26th. First entry level would be negative 548 or better. Or better. The second entry level would be negative 564. Stop at negative 580. Got our targets up top there. A little bit of a dip, a little more of a push to the downside. Rally back up, at least to get the entry level 2. Third venture strategy. That's strategy number 364, bull spread gold, OC versus Feb, and that's the only new strategy I've got going on. So I will do my best to try to find something for everybody that I feel confident in publishing. Guarantees, right? It's got to take what the market gives. If the data isn't supportive, then a bit of quiet time. That's all right. So one loser with the cattle, one modest winner with the wheat. New strategy with the gold. Looks like I can get in. better than that first level. See how things play out. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching.